Morning. Let me just check if everything's working here. So let's see. I'm just going to my Facebook page. If you can hear and see me already, just let me know. That would be lovely. Yes, I am online. That is great. So, 10 o'clock, Monday morning. Only a couple of days left for this year. Unbelievable, crazy. I'm sure you also felt like it just flew. In between, it was a little bit slow and then it went really, really fast. I think that's normal. I just celebrated the, what is it, first Advent. I'm not too sure if you do that here. So in Germany, to build up the excitement until Christmas, you celebrate the um, for Sundays, usually with some, what do you have? Some coffee and some specific Christmas cake or Christmas cookies, and yes, being with friends and family. So, and yes, we had some friends yesterday over, did a nice cheese platter for them, baked some bread. So, and then we, as always, on the weekend, we played some games and yes, so that was definitely fun. And my husband and I are always in a different team, and my husband is really crazy competitive. So he is kicking me out right, left, and center. He said, that's not love. So forget about that. So I'm here with my partner, and my partner is Regina. Not you. So, okay. So what do we do today? I see there are some people coming in there. That is great. Just let me know where you are from, if you can hear and see me. Tiboho, Martin, okay, is in. Thanks very much for letting me know so that you're obviously able to hear and to see me. That is exciting. Maybe just let me just talk two sentences about myself. My name is Dagmar Breiling-Murray. I'm here the CEO and the funding strategist at Funding Connection. I'm doing this for over a decade now in South Africa. Can you believe that? Tabi from Boksburg, hello and welcome. And so we assist entrepreneurs raising capital. First of all, we have a look, is your venture fundable? Not every great business idea is fundable. And keep in mind, we only take on ventures, they have a high success rate. Otherwise, you can do that on your own. And we sharing that information up front, and I said that can be difficult. I'm always able to pinpoint what is challenging, and then it's up to the entrepreneur to say, okay, I'm willing to change my business model a little bit to make sure we are able to raise capital. And some clients also say, no, I want to stick with this. I am aware this is not for everybody, and we just try that like it is, and that's fine too. And even if I say it's difficult, it does not mean it's impossible. But I always think is people are paying us for our service. They want a high success rate and not a low success rate. Teboho is from Matatila local municipality. Okay, lovely. Thanks for sharing that, Teboho. Okay, so what we do today is I just want to talk about fundraising for entrepreneurs. I am always careful with the wordings we are using. I usually feel that fundraising is more for non-profit organizations, but I'm also aware that lots of people also use this word fundraising for businesses. And fundraising means it's a mix between a loan and a grant. Your chances to raise 100% grants are quite small, okay? But I always believe if your business is profitable, you should be able to repay your loan. Yeah? If you need a grant to set that up, I personally would not recommend to start a business like this. I would figure out how to amend your business idea a little bit so that it is highly profitable, because we are not we are not raising capital for raising capital. We are raising capital to set up a profitable business. That is your long-term goal. Yeah. So in this profitable business will be in you will set up, will provide for you, will provide for your family. In some cases you also want to sell that maybe later on, or offer that to somebody else to really cash on the growth, and then you can start a new business. It always depends on what you want to do. Thibaut, I'm the director of the Mali Shulu Foundation Primary Cooperative. We have done all that needs to be done. Our challenge is funding. We are more than ready to start functioning. Okay. Thibaut, I can see, okay, so this is for a primary cooperative is usually not a non-profit organization. Okay, so a primary cooperative should also be profitable. So, and this is what I'm concentrating now in the majority of this webinar. We can talk a little bit about non-profit organizations later. I share a little bit of my insights, what I learned over the time. It is not my expertise, is, you know, so because I have some sort of expertise, but I'm not deep into this. Okay, my really expertise is raising capital and grants for businesses. Okay, and I just had before this morning a meeting with somebody, and he gave me his great pitch deck, and I went through this. Okay, he sent it to me this morning at 4:30. Sorry, I'm still sleeping at that time, so I didn't have really that much time before I saw this, but I saw his old pitch deck. And the most important parts, to tick all the boxes from the financiers, were hidden behind lots of other things what he wanted to do. Yeah. So, and what I always want to make sure, what our strength is also here at Funding Connection, is we make sure that you tick all the boxes from the financier. So your application goes in, and there is an administrator who's checking all the documents there. Yes, tick, 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 tick. Yes, okay. So then they maybe have a look at the business plan and see, okay, can I pick up anything, what is maybe missing or not clear. If they don't understand your business model, what do they need to do? They need to go to their manager and ask them, sorry, I have no idea what they really want to do, you need to help me. What does this manager do is they have lots of work in any case, so they put it to the side. I always say left-hand side of on the top corner, that's where all the problem cases are. Then this application lands there. You don't want this. You want to have a smooth sailing through all the different steps. That means simplicity is key to success. Make sure your business model is easy to understand. It's not that you offer a service to these people, but then you want to market it to somebody else. Okay, Thibaut, thanks very much. Profit-making business in agriculture, I like that. Okay, so then we are all on the same page. That is great. And this is the key to success. You need to understand what the financiers want from you. You need to prepare the application so that they say, oh, that somebody knows exactly what they are doing. They have a good understanding. They are ticking all the boxes. And I'm seeing that lots of times when people submitting applications write to me and say we were declined. What is the problem? The application form is handwritten, filled out. I have no problems with this. If you have a handwriting like me, there is a problem, because even I have problems afterwards to read my handwriting. Yeah, everything is crossed out and nothing is readable. And you want to apply for, I don't know, a couple of 100,000, maybe even a couple of millions. but your admin is cock. Okay, so and then how comfortable do you think a financier feels if they give you some money and they can see that you're lacking administration skills? Keep this in mind. That is important. Yeah? So make sure, Lirato, he knows obviously exactly what I mean, you know. So you see application packages and you're thinking, oh, what do you want? You want me to feel comfortable that I can give you R1,000,000, although keep in mind Funding Connection does not give out any finance, but all the financiers will feel the same, you know. Put some effort into it. Make this application tidy. It needs to look neat. Yeah. So, and not like I don't know, whatever, like some notes or you know, so and everything put together and no effort into it. I know most of the financiers definitely want their application to be emailed, but then you need to make sure that you also are able to read the documents and the attachments. You know, sometimes we're getting documents where somebody just took pictures with their phone, and this is one way of doing it and understand, but we on our side are not even able to read the ID number, you know. So, and what do you want from financiers? You know, you just throw them really things at them and say, okay, figure that out on your own. And they think, I have a full pile down here. I use the easy ones first. Yeah. Again, put the effort into it, and then that is absolutely important. This is what they need, then you submit this. I know there's a difference between a startup and an existing and growing business. As a startup, of course, there are a couple of things you are not able to submit. You don't have annual financial statements, you don't have management accounts because you have no trading history. But you need to have a bank account. You're asking C for R4,000,000, now they need to know exactly where you want me to put the money in. They will definitely not transfer this into your private bank account. Yeah? So all these things, take your time. If you want to do that on your own, that's fine. You know, so that's why we are sharing all this information here on our Monday morning webinars, and share also lots of information through all our newsletters, because I want you to know what is available, because lots of people are not aware of that. Yeah. So, and now is the time. You know, most of you are maybe in holidays. Some of the, if you have a job, you are now off, and you can concentrate on starting your own business. If you have an existing business, this is the time to just work on your business. Think about what you want to do. How can you grow your business? We are here for you. We are not closing. No worries. We, of course, all my staff has their holidays and they deserve that, but they don't need to take the holidays during Christmas. They can decide when they want to take the holidays. And of course, nobody is working on public holidays. I also had some upset telephone calls sometimes on public holidays and said, Dagmar, I tried to call your office. Nobody's answering. I said, no, it's public holiday today. So they have a well-deserved day off. Yeah? So that is the only time when we really closed. But between, in German you say between the years. I'm not too sure if you say that also here, but between Christmas and New Year, we are open. We are there for you. If there's anything we can do for you, if you want to set up a meeting with me to discuss and maybe strategize for next year, what you want to do, just take this time and regroup and make plans for the new year. Yeah. Okay, so that was just an excursion. So, and now we are back to your Fundable application. So of course, application, everything needs to be neat, everything needs to be according to the financier. And then if you want to do these things on your own, just read what they are looking for. Yeah, so CIFA is only able to go up to 15 million rand, so don't think you can go there and apply for 150 million rand. It is waste of your time, yeah. Thibaut, as a startup, what do we do when we need the money by Funding Connection needs 35,000 turnover? Ah, Thibaut, I'm not too sure what you're talking about here. I'm just reading here between the lines. Okay, so Thibaut, we are a private consulting firm. We, of course, charge for our services. Okay. Most financiers expect you in any case to have 10% own contribution. And we are charging for our business plans, and we are also charging for the support to raise the capital, and everything above 10 million rand we are also additional charging a raising fee after you receive the finance. Yeah, so and that if you, number one is, if you don't have your 10% contribution, it will be really difficult to start in the first place. Not impossible, but difficult. Okay, and like I said, we have a high success rate, and we don't want to ruin our high success rate. There are two things you can do. Number one is you can think about a smaller business to start, earn some money, yeah, and then invest this earned money into the next step. Yeah. So Funding Connection also, it started as a one-woman show. I'm always sharing this, and everything is financed out of our own profits. Yeah. So hiring an office, hiring more staff, everything was financed out of their own profit. And then, and as soon as you have more staff, you need more furniture, you need more computer, you need more internet, you need more telephones, so you're growing slowly, and then that is one way to do so. Thibaut, the other way is also if you say, no, I know exactly what I want to do, and there you have some chances to raise 100% capital. I suggest go to CEDA, the Small Enterprise Development Agency, in some cases also NYDA, the National Youth Development Agency. They have some funds available. They can allocate and help you then with paying for a business plan, and in some cases even able to paying for raising the capital for you. Yeah, we have some relationships with a couple of CEDAs all over South Africa, and we are registered with the central supplier database. And so that is one way to do that. Lerato, yes, start now. Plan 2024 now. Don't say, oh, no, I need to relax, so, and then I can do that next year. No, you need to have this break to be able to come up with some creative ideas to start and grow your business. And as soon, let me tell you, as soon as you specifically as an entrepreneur, as soon as your office, your factory, your plant is opening again, you're working in your business. Everybody comes to you, here's a problem, there's a problem, there's a problem. You are just the firefighter. Yeah? You are not really able to step back, say this is where we are at the moment, this is where I want to be, what steps do we need to do to be able to get there. Yeah? And you need to have this space, physical, mental, maybe even spiritual space to really start thinking about where do you want to be. Yeah. And I'm not too sure about you, but definitely here for me after COVID or during COVID, and even the 1-2 years after COVID, was just let's concentrate on keeping Funding connection afloat. Yeah. Okay, Thibaut, thanks very much. Okay, so you have an idea what to do. Yeah. So, and I was in the same boat, you know. I also thought, okay, let's make sure we are able to keep our staff, we are able to pay everybody. That was my main focus, and I lost. Before COVID, we were, can you imagine, we were able to double our sales from one year to the other. Yeah. Definitely not what happened the last 2.5 or 3 years now during and after COVID. But now I'm using also this time and say, okay, so let's concentrate how to grow this business further again so that we are also able. What do we do? We are helping the South African economy to grow. You know, with our help, people are creating their wealth, people are creating jobs. We all pay our income tax to government so that government can do their job. And that is part of something what motivates me, also what drives me. I like to see my staff grow. I also like, of course, to see my entrepreneurs we are supporting grow. How many times do we get some feedback? Thanks very much, Dagmar. We are now up and running, and or they recommend their friends and family and acquaintances to us and say we use them, they were able to raise capital for us, we are up and running, we are successful now. Yeah. Lerato, do you submit applications on behalf of the companies? Yes, that's what we do. We have a look at where your business, then after we've done now the business plan, the financial forecast, I have a look at that moment, where can we apply. We submit on a weekly basis to all the different institutions. That means we're getting all the time feedback from them. Sometimes they're changing their rules and regulations without giving any notice to everybody. And we are, because we are on the forefront, you know, so we are getting quickly feedback, and then they decline and we say, why do you decline, you always did transport. Oh no, no, we not declined because it is a transport business, we just declined because we don't have budget anymore. I said, okay, thanks very much for letting us know. So then we know we are not submitting there, we are going to somebody else. Yeah. Okay. Town restaurant bottle store, I make 500,000 rand a month. Well done. Run a liquor business, I need funding to renovate and grow my business. Okay. There are a couple of options out there for you. Definitely, I think SIFA has excluded bottle stores and liquor, but NEF is definitely one option for you. And if you need some help there with, you need a business plan, you need a financial forecast, make sure also all your history you are compliant. Yeah, you're paying your tax. With 500,000 rand, you need to be VAT registered. All these things, of course, need to be in place to be able to qualify for any of the government institutions. Yeah. And but there are also some other options out there. I know if you get all your money in via credit and debit cards, you can ask one of the other financiers to finance that. We would just need to have a look at how much money you need, and I'm also checking for you, and I'm discussing this with you. I personally think this is the easier and the cheaper way for you. Yeah. There are lots of times I say to business, you know what, I understand what you want to do. I personally try your commercial bank first. That can be a faster way, and that is, or we can say, okay, but you need to have this in place, and then they say, maybe not, then we need to have a look if there are some alternative financiers. Taung Nameng, no, I'm sure that's not your name, huh? I'm sure that's your restaurant name. Yes, Funding Connection definitely can assist. What you can do is, that's for all of you, you have two options. You can go to our Please Funding Connection Facebook page, yeah, and contact us via the messenger. Brent is there, he will be able to assist. You can of course also go to our website, fundingconnection.co/contact. Let me just see, should be fine. And you can also contact us there. There's also a chat. We are answering the chat during office hours, please, and let you then know. Brent is asking you some questions, okay, and this will then determine if and how we are able to assist. If we know we can't assist, we always want to give you some next step for you, so that you really know what to do and not being in the dark. Yeah? Okay. So, I hope I answered all your questions, what you had, some fundraising strategies for startups. So, yes, be determined, be willing to do the work. This is no easy peasy way, yeah? But the more work you put up front into it, the easier it will be to run your business, yeah? So let me tell you, because the financiers have lots of experience, and I know exactly who failed and why people failed, and what they just need to have in place to increase their chances to succeed. Yeah. So, and if you will think, oh God, they're asking some crazy questions, and I understand that. I'm an entrepreneur like you. I'm not the admin person, so I'm the person who just rolls up the sleeves and say, let's do this, okay, and figure things out. That is a typical entrepreneurial personality trait and attribute. So, but the financiers are more the administrators, and for them everything needs to be according to the books. There's nothing wrong with that. You just need to play by their games, yeah? And you need to make sure that they get all the information, and in most cases, not in all, I totally agree. I also got some funny requests from financiers, and I'm thinking, really? So, but we are there for you, we can help you, we can assist you, we guide you through the process. Yeah? Okay. Tabi hopped onto our website. Brent will be in contact with you there. Okay. I wish you an absolutely successful week. Use this time if you want to start your business to prepare everything. Yeah? Let everybody else do their parties, and I'm not saying don't do some of these parties and family gatherings, but still use 2 hours a day to just concentrate on, okay, so what do I want? Find out the right business idea for you, determine maybe what you want to offer, do some market research, find out what you need, and I understand not all the companies you may need to approach are open, but then you have a list. Okay, so New Year, I need to contact this person and need to find that out. I've done something for, maybe I share that with you. We are already half an hour into this. I love Trello. Trello is like a pin board. These cork boards we had as I don't know, decades ago, and you can have some of these pin different tasks on it. You organize your task a little bit, and then you can say, okay, I need to, I don't know, register a company, I need to find clients, I need to find the equipment, and then you can have the next queue and say, okay, this is done, or this is, okay, these are now the companies I want to approach. Lirato. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. We still use the free version, and we can't believe that we are still using the free version. And let me tell you, these Trello boards are saving us. I always think minimum two administrators and hours between all our team members to organize us, because otherwise we would have need team meetings after team meetings. Did you do this? What happened there? So everything is in one place. Somebody is calling me, or any of our team members, we can have all access to it. We can have a look. This is the client, this is where, so at the moment we do the financial forecast for you. I see that Kamal contact you already. Did you receive that email? So, and then I can at any given time talk to any of our clients and tell them exactly what we are doing at this moment for them, without running around who's doing this application or who's doing this business plan and where it is stuck. I'm sitting, I can even sit at home when I want to, and just find this information. Absolutely amazing. Use this also if you want to start your business. Yeah, you can organize this a little bit and say, okay, these are our potential customers, these are our potential suppliers, these are all the people I want to approach to rent a space. So everything in one place, and whatever is sorted, you just put it organized, done, done, done. And it's nice visual, because in the beginning it looks like, oh, and then you see, done, this done, this done, this done. It really feels like tick boxes. You can even share this. That's the beauty, with somebody else, if you work with a business partner together. And amazing, amazing tool. I've set that up for my stepdaughter. She wants to do some yoga retreats in Bali, and I said, okay, let's work together on this. This is what you need to do. She puts the task on it. I helped her a little bit with organizing everything, so that she also said, okay, this is done, this is done, this is done, or I haven't received any feedback from the location, so let's chase them. So amazing tool for organizing everything business related, even if it's personal. You're organizing some events or something like this, will definitely help you. Yeah. Okay, so I try that again. I love to share whatever we are doing here, where I can tell you these things are working, these things are helping us and really increasing our productivity and organizing myself and the team. Okay, wishing you an absolutely successful week. We definitely see us next week, Monday again. I don't know what we will do, but I organized that already for next week. So take good care. All the best. Either I talk to you soon if you set up a meeting with me. Otherwise, we see us next week, Monday. Bye bye.